welcome to another Brett Plays video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review on the recently released MiG-15. It is a work in progress deal, but I've already got spawned in here on Sydney Airport in the parking. So this thing is a native supported Microsoft Flight Sim from model from or uploaded to flightsim.to. I'll have a link in the description for you so anybody can get it. You don't have to do any conversion for this one. You can actually just swipe and put it straight into your community folder from the zip file that it comes down with. So released on or uploaded to March 26. Let's put this on screen here. I'll give you a quick view. So gauges are only placeholders at the moment. I'll show you inside. Basically you can download it. It's 1.0 at the moment, but you can often see these get uploaded or say updated. A few thank you very muches, and you can also buy a coffee and or support. Alright, let's have a look inside on this thing. So far it is actually quite nice. I think we have the canopy open. Yes, we do. So canopy does open on this. Now I think you will see, I'm not sure if it's just this one, and there you go, 1, 2, 3 that work. The heading doesn't, so I don't think we have a compass, unless this one works. What we'll do is we'll give it a start up. As far as buttons go, they're not labelled to say what they are. We obviously have no missiles, so we're not going to shoot anything, and we don't even have the engines running. So I do have, can we actually read that? No. So I probably need to put on my help things to see. Flight stick, thank you. Controls, yes, thank you. No, there's nothing else. Alright, so let's give it a start up and see how it goes. It actually sounds pretty good. If you actually are familiar with my videos, I did use this in a streaming a video flying the Mark Loop. I'm not sure if it's the details inside or if it was the fact that a couple of us were in these MiG-15s, but we lagged out with frame rate. It could have also been Asobo's latest update, though we swapped to other aircraft and didn't seem to have a problem. So I don't know whether it's some sort of fault with the aircraft or just the area. We'll have to test that again. Flew this no problem by myself around the Mark Loop. Flew it with other people also in these type of files and had problems. While that's starting up, let's reach up, and there is a function here somewhere. There it is. Shut the canopy, thank you. Very nice. Let's get back to default view. Thank you. Now we don't have a pilot sitting in this, which is a bit of a shame. Whoop, we just moved our mouse there. What happened there? Okay. So eventually a pilot sitting in here would be nice. Decent view from the outside. Quite well textured. Air brakes. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, we have the heat blur. I think from memory don't see any flame come out of it. Lights. Do they even have lights on these? You would think so. Okay, in the middle there. So right here, turn it off, turn it on. Wow, okay, hang on. Press my lights off and the canopy opens and closes. Huh. Wonder if that's dependent with the park brake. No? Okay. The canopy is connected to the lights. Let's actually turn this around instead of getting a pushback. The car does seem to be in the way. Should have taken the pushback. I have to imagine the car's not actually there. Generator, thank you. Could have taken the pushback. What we'll do is we'll take this for a quick flight. I want to see how it goes. So what I might do is I might take off from Sydney Airport. I'm not going to tell them, I'm just going to take off. And we'll fly up to Williams Air Force Base up the coast and give it a performance run. Haven't yet tested this in VR. I'm hoping it's actually going to work quite well. Let's put my details back on the screen, thank you. As far as taxiing, good control. I think even better than the default 787 that I have no end of trouble trying to turn. Now I don't think that front wheel is turning, at least not that at low speed. Let's try that again. No. Flaps down, thank you. What does full flaps look like? Very dark shadow there. Okay. I'll take that back up, thank you. We're not going to wait for anybody, we're just going to go for it. So quick review. It's got a nice sound to it. Excuse me while I clear my throat. Inside view, very nice. Up we go, thank you. Gear animated, yep. Flaps, we're not going to need those. I guess the pilot is the only issue that would be nice to have. So unannounced, we're not going to talk to HTC, although I'm sure they will have a yell at us once we get going. So inside, the flight level instrumentation is working. You can see our speed is increasing. Let's just see if we're actually heading up towards, what's that, 700 knots? No. Alright, we are shaking though. We're probably going as quick as this little thing will go. To do some down trim here. It's almost 100% down trim. So when you're on 100% throttle, you really do need to push the nose down on this. Alright, we're almost at 9 on that dial. So that's flat out. So that is maximum at the moment. And I think only in a dive would we top 600 knots. We can definitely hear it shake. Okay, so it doesn't look like the altitude dial works. Oh, yes it does. I was actually at 100 feet, was I? No, 1,000 feet. Oh, okay. Now, let's see if we can get it to hold any autopilot. No. Okay. There's no flight level control? No. Okay, well it's probably true to form. I don't think this plane would have that anyway. Shaking about, flat out. Let's actually slow down and make it a little easier to fly. Air brakes. They work really well on this, as you would imagine. Okay, so now that I'm going slower, can I trim this to fly level? 100% down throttle on trim. That may be almost where you need to have it. The slower you go, you probably could get away with less. So now I'm hands off the flight controls. It's flying fairly stable and level. Yeah, maybe not. Probably am down trim a little too much. But we should be able to level this out now. As far as flyability, let's take it around these mountains on the way up to Newcastle here. So I'm flying on the east coast of Australia. Give A few graphical issues there on the lake still. Thought Asobo got rid of that. Alright, back at Palm Beach. Go way over Line Island and up through the Central Coast. What I might do is I might actually find a smaller runway. Maybe it's Swansea. Quite nimble. Could probably actually roll this over quite easily. Yeah, it does. Alright, hello you miner, hello Edlong, we're coming through, boy. We'll have to give this a VR go as well. A few more instruments inside would be nice. A pilot being viewable from outside on a lot of these new aircraft would be nice as well. My verdict? Very nice to fly. I wonder if we can open the canopy while we're flying. Maybe not this fast. Is that compass working? Yes it is. Okay, thank you. And, well, yeah, it handles pretty good. I can throw it around quite easily. Do a climb and see how well we go. A few ships out on the ocean here, which is actually about right. Waiting to get into Newcastle, I would say. Quite nice. Does very well. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. I'm going to go and find a place to put this down. Definitely need to slow down though to get that level. I've got to have to push that nose down quite a lot. Find our nearest airport, I think is dead ahead. Looks like the entrance here. Put this down on a small strip. And if you have seen my videos before, you will have seen you normally do showcases where I take off from Sydney, turn around, come back and land back at Sydney. Well, not in this one. Let's see if we can find a Swansea airport. Still wants to push the climb. Small aircraft gets affected. Probably, you know, going 500 knots is slow. Certainly chews the fuel up. We've lost 6% on just this short flight, but we are pushing it almost to 100% the whole time. Alright, let's back off to a coast. Thank you. Find this short little strip up here on the left and see what this thing can do. if I can even find it. Grass strip, there we go, thank you. Okay, landing gear down, very well modelled. Flaps down again, thank you. We'll get to see how quickly or how short a runway we can land this on. Do a full 180 here. Yeah, it handles actually quite well. I mean, I'm expecting to fall out of the sky any second now. No, it's not a grass strip. Okay. Oh, that was a bit hard. Do you know, the brakes actually work quite well. Alright. My verdict, very good, quite well done, as in modelling and looks. I'm sure there will be a few more skins or liveries for these out soon. I hope to see a pilot in it, and with as many of these planes that are coming out, that would be good. It's the last thing they'd expect to see coming into Swansea. But hello, I'm here. I endeavour to actually release a bunch more. I'm actually just going to shut it down here. It shuts down very well. Press lights off and opens the cockpit. How's that? Very well done, guys, who made this. I'm going to show off a few more of these free aircraft that you can get by just downloading them and putting them straight into your Microsoft community folder. Microsoft Flight Sim community folder, that is. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks for watching. And if you made it this far, thumbs up. Comment down below. Cheers.